To read the address of the national president. I like it. Welcome address by the national president of Ansar Surulere, student and assistant. At 65th Founders Day celebration lecture held on Friday, 28th January 2023. It is my pleasure and honor to welcome our distinguished members, guests, ladies and gentlemen, to our 65th Founders Day lecture. I say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Wa alaikum salam. We give thanks to Almighty Allah, allowing us to witness this event. It's my prayer that we witness many more of it in years to come. Today's event is the first day of our celebration of the 65th Founders Day of our school, which was founded on the 28th of January 1958. We have other events for the next 2 days, ending up with a luncheon and award ceremony on Sunday, 22nd January 2023. The theme of the Founders Day celebration is 80 years of our creed, which the guest lecturer, Professor Smith, has been coined perfectly to read positioning Ansar within grammar school for greater tomorrow. I'm very certain that the guest lecturer will do. I'm very certain that the guest lecturer will do justice to the topic. And at the end of the day, all the Ghanaians and our guests here present will learn greater things about the topic and know more about the school. I therefore appeal to all to listen attentively when the guest lecturer mounts the podium. We have identified many developmental projects for the school aimed at improving the infrastructural facilities, and we stop at nothing to ensure the actualization of these projects. I am assuring you that the next 3 years will witness tremendous development of the facilities by the new students association. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, you are welcome to the 65th Founders Day lecture to celebrate the great Ansar Grammar School. Masala. Let me introduce in the UK. Which is equivalent funding council
Foreign residents, school, the past president of the Old Boys Association, the two vice presidents of our Indian school, secretary, our senior colleagues are present, our junior colleagues are present. Permit me, because I'm a little bit out of order, to mention the principal, foreign principal of Ansar Secondary School, I like the background. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our children of Ansar Grammar School. It's my pleasure and delight to be here to deliver this meeting lecture. As a matter of fact, I consider it as a great privilege because this is the meeting lecture for a Founder's Day of our great secondary school. When I was asked to come and deliver this lecture, yes, I was very happy, very elated, and I thought that would be a great opportunity for me to speak out my mind on the state of things in our school and also to learn some pieces of advice. But the question was, why me? Then I remember that my background lies in teaching human beings at different levels of tertiary education, and I have been doing that for almost 40 years. I also remember that I have participation on the board of NUC, and I held very important positions for tertiary institutions in Nigeria. First, as the chairman of the University Development Committee, and then as the coordinator of another very important committee, which looks at standards and all that. So I concluded that yes, I should be the right person for this task. So I want to welcome you all and start my lecture by quoting from Aristotle, the philosopher, that excellence is never an accident. As one of my very old professors would say, accident would not happen within, it happens outside. So if you are looking at ways of improving on the system, that's an internal affair. Definitely, accident will never happen there. And therefore, excellence is never an accident. Excellence is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. The central thesis of my lecture this morning was will take cognizance of what Aristotle said many years ago.
Please, for all the revelation, it is to have a teaching and complete.
So it is said and believed that for any great work to be done, it is important to have the right foundation. It actually forms a platform on which the future starts. This is a truism for the foundation of the school. The foundation of the school is the day from which the institution started to run, just like it started our own here in January 1958. The architect of this foundation and its founders, and the anniversary of this day is the time to reflect on the evolution of the school and how seeing the instruction taking the form, paving way for success over the years. Because it is also the time to share the reminiscences, evaluate the school's progression, and learn from its faults with a view to charting a better course for a greater tomorrow. 65 years of existence of our school is long enough to measure accomplishments through the performance of aspects and the contributions, support, and assistance of other stakeholders. The scholarship is not disappointing at all. As we are forced to give glory to Almighty Allah for the steady progression of our school towards excellence in both academic pursuits and extracurricular activities. Today, they are happy to come to our school as one of the best secondary schools in the world. In school, in spite of all odds, so that we can possibly take over secondary schools by companies, 80s, and despite the frustration experienced by the education sector due to neglect and other systemic shortcomings over decades. There was a beginning, and as we know, we cannot talk about the egg without talking about chicken that laid the egg. So, the establishment of Ansar Grammar School, otherwise known as ADGS, is a product of the initiative of the Ansar Society here in Accra, known as ADX of Nigeria, born out of the aims and objectives contained in our constitution. Founded almost a century ago, Ansar Society of Nigeria owes its existence partly on the efforts of a band of some Muslim young men who have been conducting open air lectures on Islam at Balogun Square in Lagos, and partly to the organizing ability and untiring energy of the then Secretary, Mr. Wajabiaga. The resolution to found Ansar Society of Nigeria was made by 42 young Muslims. They all to get Muslim children educated in schools free from Christian indoctrination and to propagate and defend Islam for those young men. Among the 5 major objectives behind founding the society in education in this regard, the ADX, as Ansar Societies Association, provides that the society shall found, build, and maintain educational institutions. It shall encourage literacy and intellectual pursuit among the members. It shall keep and maintain lively for the needs of members and undertake general economics. As an indispensable for individual national of the Muslims who were at that time faced with the threat of losing their faith. They offer for education schools which were predominantly missionary and Christian orientation. The campaign was so much The campaign was so much intensified when the life in the 1920s, found it very difficult to think of the principles of the for example, Muhammad Allah became Imams. Ansar became Augustus. Abdul became Richard. Masad became Festus. Philippa became Sylvia, etc. With the establishment of the famous Ansar Primary School, Alabama, Lagos, 1922, the society steadily founded among millions of schools at the nursery, primary, secondary, modern, secondary grammar, and teacher training levels all over Nigeria. Qualified and well-remunerated teachers who were actually trained in the society's teacher training program in Ansar graduates effectively moving with students and reading excellent programs. Teachers we are going to do and ways of finding tools like education You see,
Sanusi.
Ansar Reading Society schools. The drawing toward the intelligence in Nigeria. Academics, administration, education from in the direction of their future career. In that they have been developments in Nigeria. After that, is that we are not discriminating thousands of students as through association society and workers are taking up appointments they are as matter of administrators and the complexity of our society reforms was making to recruit non-Muslims. Now, to our school, talking about Ansar Grammar School now, we need to go down memory to know how, where, and why certain things happen, especially the positive way to the school. Now, this school has a book when you look at the struggling at I don't know how many of us Obelodiwala is. With 60 students, not 60 students, our four staff, namely the principal, Mr. Serga, Mrs. Lyoni, and Mr. Ruby, who left before the end of that year for further studies and was consequently replaced by Mrs. Swami. The school curriculum contains basic secondary school subjects, Arabic, and basic sciences. Sciences were taught without laboratories. You can imagine, sciences were taught without laboratories. And most of the apparatus had to be improved. There was no electricity, only lamps improvised by a local tinsmith were in use because the first spirit lamp was brought subsequently. 2 years later, the school resumed at its permanent site, 73 Randall Avenue, where most basic infrastructure befitting a school had been provided. Like 1st February 1960, there were 162 students on the road. Infrastructure was improved upon, and salaries of staff paid principally through funding, like the Ansar Society, and enhanced by students' moderate school fees. The first batch of students presented for WASP examination in 1962 was 14, all of whom had excellent results. Our school had witnessed the administration of 7 experts before the administration of the current principal, Alhaji H.A. Badru, a visionary and an administrator of excellence. Alhaji Badru provides exemplary leadership and has been giving our school the much needed direction since the crucial time of his appointment. Now, in terms of longevity, of service, he has served as principal for 10 years, a period of service second only to the tenure of that great icon and a frontline education, a father student a mentor for excellence, and an embodiment of sustainable values in the setting of today and liking or liking in life. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for encouraging our young Christians. May the gentle soul and like the lion and the devoted of the other principles after him rest in perfect peace. Now, it is not insane that the name that like to like the lion set the pace for others to follow in terms of exemplary character moves and in inculcating the values of discipline, hard work, honesty, and good manners in the students. I always remember with nostalgia how Alhaji Lion will personally ensure that students were happy and neat in dress, and how we personally handle classes in English special to boost the proficiency of the grammarians. It was wrongful for any student to monitor and working in school premises during school hours, either in the classroom or in the library. For the discipline within and outside the school premises. Students will rely saying on and decide and organized and the activities. I think never of it. We had a time with the school authority. Students were either completed or expected. But behind the top stand of the late Alhaji Lion was a father figure. He was always standing in local parentheses to every student and very passionate about the academic progression. Excellent class result was the outcome for many years. Products of Ansar Grammar School became the signation of all the schools, such as King's College, Igobi College, CMS Grammar School, and the likes, where many grammarians were offered for high school certificate studies, and many of them finished with excellent grades. The records are there. Robust curriculum was in place. Apart from core courses and other electives, our school provided ample opportunities for students to learn woodwork, art and design, technical drawing, and music. Multilingual studies in French and Arabic were in place for the ambitious students with flair for training in foreign languages and cultures. The school curriculum was trendy and prepared many of us for our future career. Competent and experienced teachers were in place for quality activities. Our memories of many of them have not waned. Teaching and study materials were in abundant supply. Students had their books supplied directly from the publishers and distributed to them at the beginning of the year. Our library and laboratories were well equipped. Lunch was provided at noon to keep students in school and focused. The landlord officers who provided good health care, apart from the first aid provided by the school. Friday afternoons provided opportunity for spiritual focus through human service in the assembly hall and Christian worship at the Christian corner for the Muslims and non-Muslims respectively. There was religious tolerance, and we bonded very well as students, irrespective of our parental or religious background. Sporting activities were encouraged, and sporting facilities were provided. Apart from athletics, football and hockey, in which our school made significant inroads, we led in table tennis game for many years. Today, we remember the Bataya of this world, the Yusuf Ali of this world, the Ajefala of this world, and we get the first men of food. Now, those glorious days were followed by bitter destruction of progress when government took over schools in Lagos State, including our school. The government took over admission schools in Lagos State in the 80s was an albatross. It halted the steady progression in the development of infrastructure, truncated the development and academic programs initiated by founders, and disappointed the reasonable expectations of stakeholders. Whatever the reasons for the takeover, it is difficult to comprehend a takeover of excellent efforts of founders with no better objective. With the school athletics, with the school aesthetics standing beyond recognition, and the main educational objective of the missionary school has won, no one was in doubt that the move by the state was nothing but a bitter destruction of progress, which the mission schools had to pay dearly for upon return of school to their founders. Because after that period, there came a glorious return. When eventually our school was returned by government to the society in 2007, a body known as Ansar Education Trust was put in place. ADEX then constituted the board of governors, comprising of men and women of honor and integrity, with the chairman. Within a short time, ADEX took over the affairs of the school. And the school had undergone complete refurbishment of its facilities, including well-planned and structured landscape, standard ICT laboratory, science laboratories, art school, Western library, habitable hostel, modern sports facilities, and a clinic with a standby nurse. The school employs teachers to teach and shape students for future challenges. These academic tutors and a team of passionate, highly committed professionals, coaches and mentors, supported by parents and well-wishers, work together in an integrated manner to deliver on the core elements of the academic and extracurricular programs. The school curriculum is not only rich in content and well-balanced, it promotes creativity, innovative ideas, and independent thinking, meant to engender national economic growth and sustainable human and material development. Some of the academic achievements recorded by our school today include first school in Lagos State, first school in Lagos State, first in Nigeria in Stockholm Female Water Prize of 2029. Nigeria representative in 23rd edition of Stockholm Female Water Prize in Stockholm. Twice winner of Sunday Ismail in the school debate in 2015. Winner of Alaji Bajar, Yamina, first and second Quran competition 2020 and 2020. Fourth position in the Muslim Student Society of Nigeria quiz competition in 2018. Winner of KB Club 42nd annual essay competition in 2011. Best school in cricket in 2012. First position in science quiz competition in 2016. Winner league for the Chief Philip and Sophie Trophy in 2019. First position in the NAFTA competition on safeguarding the health of the nation in 2015. And winner of the award of teachers in best performing schools at the annual October 30th debate in 2020. Let me stop there. In sports, our school won the 18,000 Super League National Cricket Trophy in 2014 in Abia State. And 7 of our cricketers were consequently invited to the international team. Our school was also the best school in cricket in 2016, 2018, and 2019. All these developments took place under the leadership or headship of the current principal of the school, Alhaji H.A. Badu, a passionate leader, a visionary, and a go-getter. With all those accomplishments, our school became a model. We became a model. So, the effect of all these positive developments and lectures are manifest in many ways to showcase Ansar Grammar School as a model for other secondary schools nationwide. For 10 years running, Ansar Grammar School had outstanding academic achievements with worst percentage performance ranging between 82% to 100%. And loads of prizes and trophies won in many national and international competitions. The records are there. Many old boys of this school, many of them are here. Many are not here. Many are in the diaspora. So many old boys of this school occupy the highest echelon in the public and private sectors of the economy in Nigeria and abroad, and are respectable professionals in different fields of human endeavor. Many of them are policymakers in their own right, and many feature prominently in the executive, legislative, and judicial of government across the country. Our old boys still uphold the moral and ethical values inculcated in them as students of Ansar Grammar School. We steer clear of indecency, corruption, abuse of office, and other legal wrongs or crimes. As go-getters and achievers, our old boys set the pace wherever they are, others humbly follow. So, with all these accomplishments, how do we position our school for greater tomorrow? Because it does not end with the present. We have to look at the future and project what is likely to be. Now, we are going to look first and foremost at the role of stakeholders. Apart from the students themselves, parents, teachers, and the alumni have a major role to play in positioning our school for greater tomorrow. I am aware that there is a board of governors in place to manage the affairs of the school, but the composition is important. The composition is important. I hope the principal is taking note. It is imperative that we have among the board of governors representative of the parents of both the junior and senior secondary schools, and elected representative of the alumni for a term certain, to represent the interest of the school, and the senior prefects to represent the interest of the students. If you have all manner of stakeholders without representing of the students, it's like shaving somebody's hair behind him. So it is imperative that we have of the students. Now, a combination of these individuals and others become the think tank for policy formulation, effective administration, and efficient management of the school for a greater tomorrow. What type of students are we looking at? Students constitute the major reason for the school's existence. Students represent the true identity of the school and will make or mar the image. School boards all over the world run secondary school through a holistic consideration of factors such as teacher-student ratio, availability of and accessibility to learning facilities, provision of basic infrastructure, quality of teachers and teaching aids, and performance of students in external examinations. However, because that's the technical aspect, we look at lecturer student ratio, we look at facilities, and all these are technical ones. However, the public assessment of a good school in the general disposition of the students, including appearance, exhibition of conduct, emotional stability, and annual performance in external examinations. We must therefore take a holistic view of both the technical and public assessment of the school for good balance. In the premises, we must provide comfort for our students and assist in nurturing a doubtless personality full of hope, radiating confidence with robust vision in life. Our students must stand out in academic performance at all times and complement it with decent appearance and good behavior in public. Now, admission exercise is also very important. Admission exercise must be taught that standing not only the candidates of standing performance or understanding of basic subjects, but also, and very important, measures to know the level of IQ of the candidate. It goes a long way. So there must be an aptitude test. There are ways of measuring somebody's IQ beyond just scoring 20 over 20 in arithmetic or mathematics or whatever. And such that verifies the character. You must also verify the character and outward disposition of the candidate through valuable and reliable references. It's very important so that we don't bring in bad eggs into our school. Now, role of the parents. Apart from encouraging and pumping their children up for excellence at school, and get feedbacks on the performance and general conduct of their children through the PTA. And up-to-date information on the academic progression of the students will assist in taking appropriate steps towards a better performance in the case of poor or weak performance of the students, and ensures that appropriate corrective or remedial measures are taken promptly by the parents of the erring students before matters get out of hand. We must have our parents because some of them are illiterate. Many of them are illiterate. Some of them are illiterate. So we must assist parents generally and the less educated of them in particular to understand their basic roles in shaping the future of our students by ensuring compulsory attendance at the PTA, where the essence of their participation as stakeholders in molding vibrant students of good behavior is regularly advocated. Specialists in child psychology and notable educationists to be engaged at different times to give talks at meetings to educate parents on the need for constant monitoring of their children's progress at school, propelling them towards excellent outcomes and giving them good home training. The seed of moral decadence in the Nigerian society of today is sown at the home front. It starts from the home front. So we must take the home front first. Where youths are left unattended and uncared for, many of our youths are left unguided as we thrive within our social context. We also forget our African background with excellent values that accord with the scriptures. We propagate the English, European, and American cultures and values without regard to the negative consequences. Our Eurocentric perspective of human rights often put the Nigerian child at crossroads with conflicting values, culminating in confusion, misdirection, misunderstanding of basic concepts of life in the African context, and failures in life. From the English, European, and American perspective, a 16-year-old is considered an adult with the right to make choices and to take decisions, in sharp contrast to the African culture of parental guidance, informed by experience of life, wisdom of the elders, and excellent moral values in tandem with the scriptures. The right to make choices at 16 often results in making wrong choices, including the choice to drop out of school, despite the fantastic access to education in the enabling environment of the developed world. The choice as to the pattern of life to follow, resulting in decision to partake in gangsterism, including the use of knife and gun to terminate innocent lives. Use of hazardous substances, awful dressing, with ladies especially parading themselves in public half naked. The demonic thoughts of same-sex marriage, and so on. In this part of the world, and particularly in our school, we need the parents to inculcate the African values, sense of decency, and good manners in their children, and guide their choices in life through counseling and exemplification of good character. Our school management provides a code of conduct so that somebody will know that when you are preaching this, you are preaching that. It becomes very contracting. Our school management should provide a code of conduct for the students to sign and extract undertaking from the parents to take responsibility for proper upbringing of their children. While access to good education is key to the development of our country, excellent educational attainment and exhibition of good conduct propelled by good parenting is an end which justifies the means. We now look at the teachers. Teachers play significant roles in the lives of students. An academically sound teacher is required to impart sound and sustainable knowledge in the students, no doubt. But the student-teacher relationship demands more than that. A teacher is expected to stand in local varieties and be a role model to the students. Good conduct, good manners, and emotional stability are qualities that will enhance quicker and more robust understanding of what is taught. How do we employ these teachers? What are those criteria that will fetch us the best of qualified teachers with zeal to deliver on the school curriculum? While a strong academic background, including a good degree of a 2-1 minimum, may be attractive and promising, it may not translate into effective teaching. The fact that somebody had the first class or half class or one doesn't really follow when it comes to imparting knowledge. For example, not all first class graduates or holders of higher degrees can impart knowledge effectively. And that is the truth. To get the best of tutors for our students, we have two main options. It is either we employ teachers with first or higher degree in education, or holders of a good first or higher degree in the relevant subject, with at least a diploma in education, with particular reference to teaching methodology. Because teaching has methodology. You can teach a student from now to the kingdom come, and he or she does not understand what they're talking about. It is interesting to note that many secondary schools, colleges, and even universities in the North Pole go by these options in their selection process for appointment of teachers or lecturers. Faith is recommended for our school for optimum results. Now, students are prepared better in an atmosphere of mutual trust and confidence. devoid of harassment and excessive popular punishment, administered always at the pleasure of the teacher. You remember those tough days where a little thing would actually raise the anger of teacher, and then the next thing will be to beat her out of everybody in the class. It is no longer tenable in modern times. So teachers are to be respected, not feared. So our principle to ensure that students actually respect the teachers that they do not fear. When in class, you are focusing on decay and other things rather than what are being taught. So teachers are to be respected from fear. And discipline should be still in a purposive manner and not as a requirement for effective learning. I thought you did 3 times. No. And then you start beating. That is unnecessary. Teachers are expected to recognize the very capabilities and mental alertness of students and have the responsibility to wheel this thinking into teaching and in carrying students along at once. Fingers are not equal. Children are not equal in the graduate system. Consequently, interactive teaching. Not going to class and talk like parents. Interactive teaching will be encouraged to facilitate a better understanding of subjects by students. And short courses organized for teachers at regular intervals to acquaint them with contemporary pedagogy. Also, teachers will learn to identify students with learning difficulties for appropriate action by the school authorities. Because somebody is duller and so on, for different reasons. Maybe out of laziness, but more often than not, because of certain mental disabilities, which can be corrected, of course. We have many people like that who are holding very important positions in different parts of the world. So yes. So students will learn to become appropriate action by the school authorities. Above all, corporal punishment has proven to be a wrong approach to solving problems of learning disability. Okay, those days, we were taught something 2-3 times, and you didn't get it. And the law of the teacher and beating to death if possible. Because most understand by power of the faith. Now, the alumni, we also have a role to play here. Membership by the alumni in different areas of the therefore is key in preparing our students for career engagement and future prospects. In particular, career talks are imperative for students in our senior secondary school or senior secondary classes, where students interact with experienced professionals, accomplished entrepreneurs, captains of industry, etc., for a better understanding of different career paths and to appreciate the relevant combination of subjects to be on the correct ground. Now, we have come to an important area of this lecture, preparing our students for entrepreneurship and leadership. Entrepreneurship, because we have gotten to a stage in our country that nobody expects employment anymore in the government service. Even if that is the case, we find that the ministries cannot accommodate the millions of prospective employees looking for jobs. So something must happen. And what must happen is that they must have entrepreneurial ability to be able to stand on their own. Now, there are research findings that are shown that broad-based secondary education is likely to give developing countries the human capital boost necessary to bring large segments of the population out of poverty and towards sustainable development. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDG, also have education targets, ensuring that by the year 2030, complete, free, equitable, and quality primary and secondary education lead to relevant and effective outcomes. This shows more of an awareness of the importance of secondary education. Secondary education is key. Secondary education is very, very important. Tertiary education, with due respect, is secondary. Now, this shows more of an awareness of the importance of secondary. The Asian Tiger, talk about the Asia, we're talking about countries in South Asia. They have used the SMEs as an instrument of economic growth, thereby contributing 70% of the GDP in those countries. So, to fall in line with the SMEs, you don't need a tertiary institution. You don't need all those big grammars. All you require is entrepreneurial ability to be able to be productive and move the economy forward. We are no longer interested in grammar. See, the grammar has taken us to where? Entrepreneurial ability, the ability to turn things around, the ability to be productive, the ability to generate production within the shortest possible time. Now, on the other hand, the belief, and I want us to listen to this. I'm not trying to run down tertiary education, far from it. But there's a but. On the other hand, the belief that tertiary education does it all, pain and sorrow of many developing countries, including Nigeria, with many products of tertiary institutions sitting aloof and contributing abysmally low productivity to the economy and turning the country into a consumer economy where being a graduate is a license to make money out of nothing, encouraging corruption and setting the goals for money making rather than profit. What are we interested in? Because the money, whether there's welfare, whether the economy is fine or not, is none of our issue. Just bring the money. In the midst of poverty, disease, illiteracy, and hopelessness, many countries fight on top by top, leading to financial dependency and economic distress. It is therefore imperative that we train our students at this level to develop cognitive skills and entrepreneurial capacity to stimulate productivity and facilitate economic growth and development. While it is good to have an appreciable number of professionals, such as medical doctors, lawyers, engineers, accountants, etc., it is also necessary to think of those who feed, clothe, and house the professionals and make appreciable contribution for exports in order to boost foreign reserves. Training in leadership skills is also key. We must inculcate in our students leadership skills before they leave the place. Because after here, the personality is formed. It's formed. Your personality is formed in this environment. After secondary school, you are just like a dry fish. That's it. So training in leadership is a skill. This not only helps in seeing the student through school and their career, is also essential for overcoming life challenges and bringing out the best in them when they occupy positions, whether they try to manage, oversee, or direct teams. When you head a team or something, nobody cares whether you have a PhD, whether you are a professor. You'll be found wanting if you don't have leadership skills. So, good leadership skills include strong communication skills, empathy and understanding, confidence in oneself, ethics and humility, ability to evaluate situations, decision-making capability, perseverance and determination. Acquainting our students with leadership skills at this level is important for various reasons, because we must ask the reason. Now, in the first place, students are already formed after secondary school and may not subsequently appreciate the qualities of a good leader afterwards. What do we have to do? Secondly, not all students will make their way into tertiary institutions after secondary school. And there is practically nothing wrong in starting and managing a business where acquisition of leadership skills is an advantage. I don't consider no, I'm making a mistake. It's a question of thought. I decide not to go to university, set up my own business, exercise my entrepreneurial skills, exercise my managerial skills, my leadership skills, and make it out of there. After all, English language is going to be learned at the university level. It's at the secondary level. If your English is bad here, you can't be good over there. So forget it. So you are thinking that the person will not be able to talk very well, you are wasting your time. It's here, everything is here. So, not all students, like I said, will make their way to tertiary institutions after school, and there is practically nothing wrong in starting and managing the students where acquisition of leadership skills is an advantage. Thirdly, the Nigerian Constitution, that important document, recognizes West African schools and those who put it there are not wrong. Who have put PhD there? Somebody like Professor Smith would have been Galiban, okay. So the Nigerian Constitution recognizes West African schools as the minimum qualification because the role of starting a political positions and consequently good leadership will facilitate better management of political affairs. So after this place, I decide to join the party of and these people will exercise your leadership skills and so on, and people have trust in you can become the president or the federal government of Nigeria, like the current president. It's not mean that it's a question of choice. Let's tell people that it's a question of choice. It does not deviate from the fact that you have ability to have potential. There are so many people with significant excellent potential that are not within the 4 walls of the university. And when they talk, people ask them to keep quiet. They say, oh, let's listen to him or her. Many of them are even much more intelligent than the graduates, than the PhDs. So, what am I talking about here? Introducing a course in ethical revolution. Of civics, where basic moral and democratic values, including the right and application of citizens are taught, will help in building a essential personality required to nurture a healthy country. So what am I saying here? Good entrepreneurial capacity, leadership qualities, then above all, provide good democratic values. So that we can have peace here. I don't care whether you have ever been to any university, but I care about your personality, your behavior, your morality. There is a very funny article that I read. You have more educated people are corrupt than those who have never seen the 4 walls of the university. And the other of them are going to university, you need that going to university It's like going to learn how to be corrupt and not to become. That's that question at the end of. So there are two different things, and I say it again. Going especially from the person, and it was not due to the fact that person is very good and can even go to country. So build a sane policy devoid of corruption, abuse of funds, terrorism, and the likes requires what the Africans refer to as Ubuntu traits. What is Ubuntu? In my own language, is Omoluabi. Omoluabi is it all. Omoluabi will not steal, not be corrupt, will not go and engage in terrorism because of the name, not because of money. This trait has to be inculcated into our students early enough. And I just say here that education must lift the mind of the young beyond self. Beyond self. I'm not going to say it in Yoruba, so I might be interpreted as a value to somebody. Beyond self, it must teach. It must teach. You want to stop to this thing? It must teach the primacy of community, of the good and the well-being of the collective over self. So, you want me to talk about infrastructure? There's no time. Now, it's good to hear things. It's good to so that okay. Maybe at the end of the day, I will give the principal a copy of this lecture to know what I want. Because I was telling you alone. No, I continue. All right. Now, what assurance in teaching and learning is facilitated by the infrastructure available. Teaching and learning are facilitated and enhanced by suitable efficient environments and state-of-art facilities. While rigorous efforts are being put into building the fitting infrastructure and providing good facilities, which we have visited so much. What we have on ground, and the principal must listen to it. What we have on ground in our school, a far cry for what is expected to drive our vision and mission, in time, global standards, and demand of our technological age. For comparison and meaningful progress, we need to look beyond our own. Want to look whether you are doing better or something. You don't compare yourself with KC and because we are all the same fault. So, for comparison and meaningful progress, we need to look beyond our comfort zone to appreciate and take a cue from what is happening around the world. Our great dream of making this school the cycle of the world cannot be actualized if we keep using our local schools as barometer for measuring progress, for we are all in the same purpose. To make a difference, we must start a new course for our school. We must stop the structures. We must create an enabling environment for them using updated technology. We must provide facilities for access to learning and creativity. We must provide up-to-date laboratories and functional e-learning and inculcate in our students the ICT know-how. We must give our school environment great aesthetic value and define outward appearance. Projects to address these problems will be the subject of a development plan in the short term of 1 to 3 years, meaning medium term of 3 to 5 years, and long term of 5 to 25 years. How we go about it is in this lecture. So let's keep that and make progress. Now, So please remember, President, we need a development plan, 25 years development. The details are here, very comprehensive, guide you, writing development plan. Now, identify and develop areas of comparative advantage in extracurricular activities. Excellence in extracurricular activities is driven by ability to identify and develop areas of comparative advantage. Nothing is achieved by focus on multiple areas of interest. In sports in particular, schools are often identified one or two areas of strength at a time. Don't buy more than you can chew. So, efforts, time, and resources are then channeled towards building formidable team or team to be nurtured and sustained. Athletics, football, tennis, hockey, basketball, and cricket are areas identified as sports of interest globally. Our school should therefore develop student talents primarily in one or two of these for focus development. You can't be that of what you want to play football, you want to play to fail, no. I am aware that our school won the 18th Outside Super League National Cricket Trophy in 2020, and that our school was the best cricket for the first 7 years. Unfortunately, we have not followed up on this area of strength. And even of the fact that because in the home base, many notable sportsmen have been, we have failed to engage professional coaches to assist in bringing out the best of talents and best to know. Time is right for people to have. Continuity with these that help to sustain top ranking sports. Therefore, create a chain of success to pass the battle. It is at your market that one of the fastest channels to global recognition is sporting activities. You want to be recognized quickly. It's going to be sport. We must therefore commit more time and resources to sports as we go for academic research. Let us not stop and identify the likes of Adibala and Yusufani in athletics. But I am Sulaiman and Lawal just tell me. I don't know whether I say in hockey. I won't forget any of you. In football. From the various sports, let us give not more than 2 in which we have a comparative advantage, greater priority for us to resolve. Let's develop our cricket team. Let's raise another thing in another sport. Unfortunately, as we look forward to a greater tomorrow in sport, we must develop the required infrastructure, provide sport equipment, and create an enabling environment for sporting activity. We appreciate Honorable Bajabia for embarking on the football pitch project, but we are lacking in the fitting sports hall for our indoor games and fit for purpose ground for outdoor games such as lawn tennis, hockey, and cricket. Principal, please note. Now, let us talk about the alumni. And please, we have to list it very well again if we really need to our alma mater. The alumni are known to be great role models for students, and are often well placed to offer practical support for students at school. They are providing and maintaining infrastructure, foster enduring relationship with parents and those friends, and impacting on their lives positively in many ways. One key area is mentoring. We mentor that. Mentoring the students on career opportunities, job markets, and opening channels for them to undertake practical learning for internships to gain work experience in some of the alumni work institutions. In this era of active unemployment in Nigeria, the alumni give preference to their own in creating jobs and providing employment for their old boys. Our old boys will be sensitized in this direction. Don't go and give jobs to people, alumni of the King's College, and no, look for. Even if there is no, there are not one. Try to the principal. You have somebody, know anybody. Now, the alumni are potential fundraisers. This is even much more important. The alumni are potential fundraisers for the school. At the micro level, the 1971-75 set, and that is my set, and others are doing very well in this regard. But we need to reach out to our own boys across the country and in the diaspora. This is a huge project, starting from first identifying them. Listen, first identifying them, building a functional and robust website where different categories of alumni are identified. I was in the UK some weeks back, and I read this when we were together. And I said something. I said, yes, I was going to discuss something in my nature, but I'll give them tip of the iceberg. And I said to them, we are not, when I did talk to this person, when I said, do you have the number? Do you have the number? We called them. The phone did not ring twice before they picked. We couldn't know whether it was midnight or something. They picked. And they were so excited. Ready to do anything for this school. Then you need to call on them. You need to identify where they are. You need to identify where they are. And that's what we're going to say. Within 30 minutes, within 15 minutes, we were able to talk to about 5. Within 15 minutes. So this is a huge project starting from what identifying through building a functional and robust. Yes, we have a website. The school has a website, but it is not a good one. We applaud that because that should be the responsibility of the alumni. If we condemn something, then we must bring a better one. Now we must provide functional and robust website where different categories of alumni are identified. We need to communicate to them effectively through the website and social media platforms. Please, you can itemize. We need to engage them in our development activities by inviting them to take part physically and online. We need telephone to take over the years. We only call it this is all you agree. They don't know our needs. So, amount of what the physical and so we need to engage them in our development. I imagine them to take part in. We need to massage and put the effort. Want to take money from somebody? You know we need money. But no. You need to massage. You need to put the effort of that person. Go for your day. Come on, they know what they are doing. When they do your reach at all. Yeah. So we need to massage and put their head by celebrating their achievements merit award and award of recognition. John, somebody was made something somewhere, chairman of this or whatever. You know it. So on the platform, everything. And then following week, if you go in the I'm not telling you the psychology. What I'm giving you free of charge. I had the opportunity of doing some people, I didn't give them. Because you are not useful for me. Now, we need to present to them our proposals for specific projects. Don't say, we need this, we need that, the whole thing. Don't say, look, I don't have time for people. One. Prioritize. One at a time. Then we need to present to them our specific projects and give them the opportunity to make choices and the latitude to determine what they want to do. You know, don't say, this, that, no, like 2-3 projects, so you know that, you have other commitments. If you can just pick one project, it will be fine. We don't like completion. Everybody would, if you have a gigantic baby, there are good professors. The big one. I will empty my bank account. Like that, don't know. Because we need to present to them our proposal for them to make choices and the plan to determine what they want to do. Most fundraising for projects fail when you give directives as to how to give, when to give, and the modality. Things will be sorted out by the person and the approach. Don't dictate anything. That will be polite. Now, let us introduce the idea of attaching individual names to big projects like classroom or administrative block, library or students. Adekunle Alakala. Yeah. So let us introduce the idea of attaching the branding to big projects like classroom or administrative block, library or students. Let us then number 5. Let us introduce a token as monthly contribution, e.g. minimum of 10,000 or $25. Depending. You know that this is now $25 is nothing. People $1,500 is nothing. I'm telling you, don't let it be much. Just $25. It's too small. Can I be giving you $50? Some will even tell you that. So, to remain online, not to Professor Smith, to remain online and repeated. Okay? So receipt will also be generated online. Let us come up with an initial target. This is number 6 or number 7. Let us come up with an initial target of say 1 billion over a period of 5 years or less as money in reserve. For confidence. So, we must have a target. Always, gentlemen, have 1 billion after 5 years. So, what are you ready to do? They will do something. And I'm sure you will be grateful to me in 5 years' time. I will realize this 1 billion. I am very, very confident that we will get 1 billion. Let all fundraising activities be handled exclusively by the board of trustees. Donations to go into an interest-yielding account to be closely monitored by accountants and auditors among us. Accountability is key. Accountability is key. Donors are happy. Donors are happier and will be encouraged to donate more when there is accountability through regular policy. So there must be popular, there must be regular publicity and auditing on. There is also the need to locate completed projects and through appreciation writing regularly. Once the project is completed, showcase it, thank the person above, put it online, make money. You can even put it in the papers. All alumni efforts to be given publicity regularly on our website and completed projects to be in the news with the person behind them celebrating. So don't say, alumni all boys and station of Atlantic Amasu. Just be completed this project. What do you mean by that? It's a pleasure that I got the grammar school, but it's a pleasure that how much must have been implemented for that? Alaji Adetoro. So that's the project of Alaji Adetoro. And another of other people. It makes sense. Now, how do we, it is not good to be a local champion. We need to project the image of our school outside. This has to be done intelligently. Giving our school global recognition is the ultimate, isn't it? It's the ultimate. So leave all other schools can be local champions, don't care. Giving our school global recognition is the ultimate. The time has come for us to enhance our educational and professional accomplishments, our entrepreneurial and leadership contributions, our experiences and exposure towards putting our school on the global map at the secondary school of refuge with the stature of one of the best secondary schools in the world. We should strive to compete favorably with the best secondary schools globally, such as Phillips Academy in the US, and the Brookhouse College in the UK, Deen Grammar School in Australia, St. John's College in Johannesburg, South Africa, Accra Academy, Ghana. These are big secondary with international level. We have to join them within the next 5 years. So, how do we do this? I've also provided what we should do. The first step towards direction, is to build a functional website. Taking our mission and vision, well articulated right now, the quality of the school curriculum, so the curriculum of the school, it must be sound, it must be able to fit into any social. So, then the excellent performance of our students academically and also in extracurricular activities in the last 10 years to be there. Showcase the success story of our alumni. I like it from there. The expert in clinical psychology, is there, well known and things like that. Put it all over there. So I go and explore. Then the alumnus are identified, then you put the person in there up to as well. So you showcase the success stories of our alumni the last 10 years. If you follow proof of far, we should illuminate our prospects and projections in the next 10 years. What do we hope to achieve in the next 10 years? Let us put it there so that they know we are ambitious. Only a few photographs of our outdoor infrastructure in the next year. Because we don't have good buildings as well. So we don't look for fine one, put everything there. So anyone that does not look there, don't put it there. Look for an area that where important, which you are going to put online. Now, the next stage is to interact with some of these schools. Don't know what to have to if you keep quiet. It's like a dumb person attaching something to the chest and just going about it. You must talk to it. So the next thing is to interact with some of these schools online and make inquiries regarding areas of quality maternity. Our students will get more involved in this. Our students will be encouraged to share their information. You remember the water repair. That kind of must go online. Okay, and to be able to share that information with important institutions. This secondary school that we have identified. Just there, this is what we are. What do you have? How do we want together with you to accomplish this? We have to do this. Shall we propose that? So, in order to interact with some of this things, I'm making points regarding areas of opportunity. Our students will get more involved in this. Our students will be encouraged to share their innovations and their current scientific findings and important accomplishments with some of these schools through their e-bulletin. Through some of them have e-bulletin. You know, search for those e-bulletins. You need to interact with them via those. Now, short e-article on global challenges. We should teach our students on how to write short pieces. One page of sensible article, half page of well thought out article, better than a bond. So put effort in writing and of discussion, you know, across the globe. Now, so short the articles of global challenges generally and in the education sector in particular may be a way of exchanging ideas and giving prominence to our students' own ideas. And some Deen grammar school e-bulletin. So what I'm integrating here is that now, and Deen grammar school e-bulletin to be prominent on the school platform. You must have the bulletin. It's a very good medium through which to interact with outside world. And you find it useful. Now, so as I did our e-bulletin to be prominent on the school platform. This will enable students from some of these best schools around the globe to make contributions and interact more with our students. Another thing to be done. Sometimes these schools organize online debates or interactive sessions. The teachers must assist the students there. You know, they organize online debates or interactive sessions and get their contact to participate. If they fail to get in touch with us, we will get in touch with them. Our school can equally do the same and send Zoom invites to these schools to participate in interactive sessions. You have brilliant ideas. Send invite to all of them. Interact with your life and they will develop it. Indeed. Now, so our school can equally do the same and send Zoom invite to this school to participate in this session. Such interactive sessions may lead to participation in short-time programs during summer. Short-time programs during summer with participants from many schools abroad. List of sponsors, and the principal must listen to this. List of sponsors often exist for schools to take advantage of. It's because we are never interested. We are comfortable here, you know. So if you are not an online person, who does it? Okay, now, so I'm informing us now that you know, we usually have these sponsors which exist for schools to take advantage of. Good positions in court programs often put schools on the global map. When for a competition or you took part in the competition online and came first or something, you are already there all over the world. And then, taking strategic position in admission to top universities around the world, such as MIT and Harvard University in the US, Oxford and Cambridge in the UK, and the help of others is key. Because these days, Well, we can call it, people will say we should start promote our university. There we are promoting our university. Okay, but there is a but. Let's leave that alone. The most important thing is that people respect more those who attended first-class universities like Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge. So let our students be part of that. How do we do that? I'll tell you. Because we need that. You need 1, 2, 3, 4. In Harvard, Cambridge, Oxford, 4. And then, of course, we showcase them. Alumnus of Harvard Grammar School. Just got an in Oxford, this and that, and all. To make waves. How do we do that? At 65, our school is right for A-level classes. Let's say, principal. At 65, our school is right for A-level classes. And entry for the Cambridge A-levels for few of our students with brilliant, but not for every Tom and Harry. Now, first students will be admitted into our higher school and register for the Cambridge A-level examination. We don't need more than 2 hours of A-level of test students. Or less. Let's do a pilot study. Maybe 5 or 6 for arts, 5 or 6 for and get experience. You can coach from something when we talk, because I don't need to say it there so that it will leave. We have to coach some of them. Wait, what? So we need very good. Our higher school are registered for we don't need more than 2 hours, like I said. And each of the hours assigned to experiment for a start. We need to experiment. We will not jump into it. It's a pilot study. Once we succeed with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 students, they are on. Our target at the Cambridge examination will be 3 to 4 days after. Get Oxford. Now, so we do all that and we do the let me conclude so that we can go. Now, I'll give you all the because it's very expensive. Now, this making Father's Day lecture is a wake-up call to the old boys of Ansar Grammar School at home and in the diaspora to come together and give assistance and support to our students for a greater tomorrow. We are already challenged by the poor state of our infrastructure. We are concerned about navigating a fast track for our mama and the positioning of the better platform points for global competition in curricular and mental studies. We are anxious to get funding on a national scale to cure our anemic national. We are tormented by the frustrating socio-economic condition of our country, constituting hindrance to the development of our school. However, as Nigerians, we are gifted with a confidence, resilience, and mental maturity that is by any standard exceptional. And this must be brought. And this must be brought to bear at this crucial time in driving development of our school. Let us lend our thinking moral and financial support to give our school a pride of place on the global stage. We all owe our attainment in life to the foundation laid for us by our school. And so, there is a duty owed by all of us to pay back and charge for it a glorious path for a better tomorrow. Thank you very much for listening.
It's the working for the confident administration is presentation the working